Welcome to this tutorial where I'll guide you step by step through sewing a bib that not only covers the chest but also extends over the shoulders for added protection. This design is perfect for individuals who need extra coverage and comfort while dining, working, or engaging in other activities. It's simple to sew and doesn't require a neckband or pocket, making it a sleek and functional option. You can also customize the closure using snaps or Velcro for ease of use. The link for the pattern I'm using can be found in the video description. Once downloaded, make sure to print it at 100% scale in A4 or US letter format. If you're unsure how to assemble the printed pattern, I have a separate tutorial covering this process step by step. For this project, you'll need 2 layers of fabric. One will be for the front layer, preferably waterproof, and the absorbent and soft back layer. I recommend to use for the front layer a waterproof material, synthetic or natural fibers like coated cotton. For the back layer, I recommend a towel fabric. You can even recycle an old towel that you have at home. Cut the part on the neck. Those shoulders parts should be separated and will create the closing. We will assemble the bib now. If you would like to add a pocket, you can check out another tutorial where I explain this step. Lay the towel layer down with the right side facing up. Place the front layer on top with the right side facing down so the layers have their right sides facing together. Align all edges, including the shoulder extensions, and secure the layers with pins or clips. I am placing a lot of pins on the rounded neckline. I don't want the fabric to move. If rounded shapes are tricky for you, use a fabric marker to draw the neckline curve as a guide. If I am doing a larger bib, I also like to add a few pins in the middle of the piece to stabilize the fabric better. Using a sewing machine, sew around the edges of the bib, leaving a small opening on one side or on the bottom. This opening will allow you to turn the bib right side out later. 4 rounded edges. Sew slowly to maintain a smooth curve. Use a 1 centimeter or 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, or follow the guidelines provided in the pattern. Once sewn, trim the corners to avoid bulk and make small notches along the curved edges. Turn the bib right side out through the opening. Use a pointy tool like a knitting needle or chopstick to push out the corners and edges for a clean finish. Next, fold in the raw edges of the opening and secure them with pins or clips. It takes me a bit of time because my coated cotton is more difficult to work with than regular cotton and my towel is quite thick. I am securing all edges with pins, preparing for the next step. Sew a top stitch around the entire bib, not far from the edge. This step not only closes the opening but also gives the bib a polished look and reinforces the seams. With this step, you won't have an issue later that the towel fabric is popping out on the side, but the bib will look net and polished. This is optional, but thread matching will make the seam barely visible. My thread will be blue as the front layer, and in the bobbin I will place the pink thread. Top stitch around the entire bib about 1/8 inch from the edge. This step not only closes the opening but also gives the bib a polished look and reinforces the seams. Take your time on the rounded edges. Now the bib is almost ready. We need only to add some closing solution. You can choose either snaps or Velcro for the bib closure. Adding Velcros is a straightforward step, so I will explain here the snaps closure. Prepare 3 snaps. For example, 2 female parts and 1 male part. I like this combination because it allows for 2 adjustable positions on the neckline. Lay out the snaps to decide on their positions. Place the first snap near the edge of the neckband. Place the second snap about 2 inches, 5 centimeters, further down. This setup gives you 2 options: a comfortable neckline and a tighter fit for added protection against spills near the face. Mark the positions where you want the snaps to go. Use a sharp tool to puncture the fabric where you made the marks. Place the outer snap part and match it with their pair, male or female, depending on the position. Squeeze the snap tool firmly to attach the snap. Make sure the middle part of the snap is pressed flat. This ensures it won't come apart. Double check that the snaps match up perfectly and align correctly when closed. Repeat this process for the opposite snap to create a secure closure. Once the closure is added, inspect the bib for any missed spots or loose threads. Smooth out the fabric and you're done. The bib is now ready for use, providing excellent coverage across the chest and shoulders. And there you have it, your shoulder covering bib is complete. It's a practical and stylish solution for everyday use, offering extra protection and comfort. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and explore my other sewing tutorials for more creative ideas. Don't forget to check out additional techniques in my other videos and stay tuned for new projects. Thanks for watching and happy sewing!